Hello, everyone.
Hi, how are y'all doing tonight?
It's us,
Yep.
your friendly neighborhood hosts.
Yep. Welcome to our podcast, Frank and Balls and Zio, where we talk about DW sports, fantasy football, and just life in general.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. Yep. So to get started,
Do we want to talk about the 49ers and Seahawks game?
yes, let's think about that.
Okay.
I don't know who watched it, but of course I watched it because
It's the 49ers.
it's the 49ers, and they're number one in the NFC right now, and I want the Cowboys to be number one. So
Are they number
49ers number one right now. Cowboys are number two.
Oh.
Because we beat Philly.
Okay.
Yes, and so at the moment, because we have more division wins, anyways, we're number two, and the 49ers are number one, but we have the same record. But the 49ers and the Eagles and hold the tiebreaker over us because they beat us both times. Our only losses are the 49ers, the Eagles, and
the Cardinals.
The freaking Cardinals. I knew that loss was going to come back to haunt us. I knew that loss was going to come back to haunt us.
That was a stupid loss.
Like, what happened? I think we started this podcast after that game, so we didn't even discuss that game.
That game was ridiculous.
Like,
it feels like they didn't practice at all that week. Like, it's a sure win.
It was a trap game. It was a trap game. That's what it was.
Oh my god.
So one thing that I noticed is when Christian McCaffrey is healthy, he's like the best. He is probably the best running back in the NFL.
I concur.
Yes, like he's a great pass catcher. He's a great route runner. He's just a great breaking tackles, and multiple tackles. And he's quick. He's fast. When he's 100% healthy, he is the best running back in the NFL. Yeah. Another thing I noticed was the 49ers defense is right now, at least right now, doesn't look as scary as it used to be.
Is it probably because of all the injuries everybody's had?
Yeah.
Do they have some injuries?
They do have some injuries. They're kind of beat up in their defense. Yeah, so if we have to face them again, if we can just put up enough points, we could possibly win. It's just a matter of
obviously it's a points game.
Yeah, I know that. But anyways, if I hate saying this, but if I was not a Cowboys fan, I would be a 49ers fan.
Does that mean we get to move to the Bay Area?
No.
What?
There's some pretty good plays in that game. There was a beautiful fake punt that unfortunately looked like the Cowboys, which was a beautiful play, wiped out by penalties.
Was it a beautiful play by design, or was it because he saw that there's no coverage? He said, I can get this first down.
I think it was that because it was really cool. The camera showed you, of course, a lot of times when the punters punt, there'll be a camera behind them, and you can see from his perspective, like there's nobody on the outside. There's the line. there's the two offensive defensive lines, and you got the punter. And normally there's people lined up on the outside, but there's nobody. They're just all scrunched up, like they're trying to block the penalty, block the punt or something.
It was good.
And so he ran a good 20 yards probably, and then flag! Somebody was false start.
Was it a false start?
False start or holding? Yep. So I think actually that the 49ers are probably the most complete team in at least the NFC.
With all the injuries that they've been.
Oh no, they're still the most complete team. Like,
I mean, it's a good team. It's someone that we should definitely study and make sure
we've
that
lost in the playoffs 2 years in a row to them.
that's what I'm saying. It's somebody that we should actually like really study and learn from our past.
I'm going to tell you, if they lose another game this regular season, Cowboys better take note and see what caused them to lose. So moving on to the Cowboys. That was such a sweet victory. Oh my gosh.
It was a really good game. It really
was.
No,
honestly, it was very uncompetitive.
Yeah, it was kind of boring for a little bit.
And for a little bit, it was boring.
Yeah.
I mean, because the Eagles just could not stop anything the Cowboys were doing. It was like they weren't even trying.
I think after the second half, I think that's when I started paying attention. The first half, I was just like, this is scrolling on my phone.
Yeah, because the first half, the Cowboys just dominated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the final score? 33-13?
33-16, I think.
Okay.
Yep. And I just want to say there's a lot of stuff that I noticed in this game. And I bring it up all the time. But Micah Parsons, for one, Micah Parsons is a grown-ass man.
Quoting one of your favorites.
Yes. I don't know if anybody watches, but Scooter Magruder, he does great videos. He does a lot of Cowboys fans' reactions to the game. Does a lot of other videos as well. And yes, there was this one play. You saw that Micah Parsons was called for a hands to the face, and you see it. His hands are up in the face, but the offensive lineman is grabbing his jersey with both hands and holding. I mean, they called the hands to the face, but they didn't call the holding. Micah Parsons just cannot get a holding call for him. And it's blatant. It's like, how do they miss it?
I mean, wasn't this the crew that had been 7-0? Like the Eagles had won 7-0 up until Sunday night.
Yes, it was. So this ref and his crew, when they refed Eagles games, they so far. I think I had to look if it's just this season or if it's including last season too. But each time that this ref crew officiates an Eagles game, Eagles win. And
except for Sunday.
Except for yes. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm still so happy.
Wow, that was a spasm.
Yes, it was. Honestly, the Eagles don't look that scary. I mean, after watching the game last week,
aren't they? Don't they have injuries too?
Not really. They're not really that beat up at all.
Jalen Hurts.
I mean,
I can't call him his own real name.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Jalen Hurts
might be a little bit injured.
Yeah, and I don't know, maybe, but they just don't look scary like they were like last year. Like last year, they looked unbeatable. This year, they've been lucky that they have not won a single game this season by double digits.
Yeah,
they've gotten lucky.
And they also have an easy rest of the season, don't they?
They do.
To our schedule.
Yes. Earlier this season, the Cowboys schedule was
easy.
Well, this part that we've just started was scary, but with Miami losing to Indianapolis, they don't look that great right now. And same with the Bills. They don't look that great right now, and neither does Detroit. So honestly, I can see us winning out
the rest of the season.
Yeah, there's 4 games left. We got the Bills. We've got.
That's gonna be a good game because Josh Allen's playing.
Bills, Miami, and then Detroit comes here, and then we go to Washington for the last game.
So probably in the snow.
At least one of these games might be in snow. Yep.
Boy. I hope they're prepared.
And for the most part, Dak still played great. There's one play where he fumbled the ball and it ended up being a fumble recovery for a TD. Other than that, Brandon Aubrey. So Brandon Aubrey. Oh wow, this is going to be a long video. Brandon Aubrey. His story is amazing. Like he started out in MLS, Major League Soccer, and one day he and his wife were watching an NFL game and kept seeing these field kickers missing their kicks. His wife is like, "You could do that. You are so much better than they are. You could do that." And I think he went to the USFL. From USFL, I think the Cowboys picked him up, and starting his NFL career, he has made 30 straight field goals, broken a record.
Wins for the wives who push their husbands.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, Brandon Aubrey is great, and the 60-yard field goal that he made may have been good from 70.
I want to say 65. That's
conservative. It would have been 65. It would have been good from 65, but it honestly looked like from 70.
Let's go 68.
Yeah, but he also hit the uprights
from the
twice
from the kickoff,
which is further than his when he kicked the field goal.
Ooh,
yeah,
good point.
Yeah, and he's not missed at all. He's missed 2 extra points, but that's the only misses that he is.
His first one.
His very first one. It was probably nerves.
It was definitely nerves because it was a while after he missed another one.
Oh, yes. So.
Wipes for the win.
Yep. So that's it for the football recap.
Okay. I just want to say something else. Did y'all watch Patty Mahomes go off on who was it, Tony? Or what whoever the fuck he was yelling at on after the game, because holy moly, that's a game that they should have won, but they didn't.
Yeah. So honestly, he was clearly offsides, no matter what.
Yes, he was offsides, but it's little things like that that make the biggest difference. And the Cowboys are known to do stupid shit like that all the time.
Yeah, that happened. That happened to us. I think was it earlier this year? Or
multiple times. Yeah. Multiple times, people. It's ridiculous.
Yes.
So.
Yep.
It happens to the best of them too.
That was crazy. So yeah. So we had a pretty long NFL recap. So moving on.
Family.
We'll do a brief fantasy football.
Oh, yeah. Fantasy football. I'm 11-2, bitches. 11-2.
So she has clinched a first-round bye.
Yeah.
She has clinched.
For sure.
She has clinched the first-round bye. We have 2 people. So, like I said last week, we still have 1 spot open. And I think I mentioned that this week I was facing one of my sisters, who is also competing with me and our other sister for the last spot. And me and my 2 sisters all now after this week, after I beat her, I beat her really bad. And so after this week, all the games ended. Me and my 2 sisters are all tied at our record is 6-8. Yeah. And next week is the last game before the playoffs start. And unfortunately, I'm facing my brother.
I'm 11-2. I'm 12-2.
You're 12-2.
I'm 12-2.
And unfortunately, I'm facing my brother, who is 11-3.
Oh.
Yeah. Who are some of his players? He's got the
Christian
beast,
McCaffrey.
The man we just talked about earlier. He's got Christian McCaffrey. He's got DK Metcalf, Deshaun Hopkins, DJ Moore.
It's gonna be good luck to you. Let's hope somebody gets injured. I mean, not like a bad injury.
Oh my gosh!
A little bit.
Look who the 49ers are playing.
Ooh, they're gonna.
Christian McCaffrey is gonna put a 50 burger on me this week.
They're playing playing Arizona, you guys.
So the good news between me and my two sisters, I have the most points scored. So if all three of us lose, I'll get that last playoff spot.
Okay, so let's hope for that.
Yes, because unless something happens, like Christian McCaffrey breaks his leg, I'm probably gonna lose.
Let's knock on wood that he doesn't, because nobody wants to deal with that.
Yeah,
like nobody deserves that.
Don't wish that on anybody. So yeah, fantasy football. All my players got hurt.
It's so true. You've got like 6.
So off the top of my head, Aaron Rodgers, Joe Burrow, Tank Dell, J.K. Dobbins. Who else? That was Justin Jefferson, who just came back from injury, and then same game.
And I told you before the game started, I'm like, are you sure you want to start him? Because he's coming right back from an injury. I told you.
Yes. And I maybe had one or two more. Yeah. So just bad luck with injuries this year. My best players.
Yeah.
And gosh. But anyways, fantasy football is fun.
It is fun.
And very competitive.
Very competitive. So, you want to talk about the girls, how they've been sick?
Oh, yes. So, enough about fantasy football. So, we'll just give you a short recap of our girls and us before we sign off.
So, the girls have been sick. Diarrhea, Amelia, they've had fevers or throwing up. It's gross. It's that time of year where anything and everything makes them sick.
So mostly
and they go to daycare, so they pick up a new thing every other week.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
And this week apparently was rotavirus. Yes.
Great.
Yep. Amelia threw up all weekend.
Amaya
you're right. Amaya
threw up all weekend.
Amelia names.
Amelia threw up too. Then they both had fevers. They're gonna stay home one more day tomorrow, Wednesday, and then they'll go back to daycare Thursday because I need to go to work.
Yes.
We don't get paid for this shit.
No.
And then Christmas is coming up, which is like the worst holiday of all.
We've had 2 or 3 packages every day for the past 3 days.
No, but I think I just have one more package and then I'm good. And then I just gotta buy some little things here and there, some ribbon and stuff. God, I hate this holiday so much.
I've got a package for you.
Shut up. But yeah, this holiday is not my friend.
No, she hates Christmas, like we mentioned last week.
Fucking hate it. But thank you guys.
Thanks for stopping by.
Like and subscribe. Wait, here. No. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, if you enjoyed today's content, just ask that you please subscribe so you can be notified of all new videos. Try to release weekly, so please just hit the like down below. Also hit the subscribe button. Thanks. Bye.